Hello everyone, thank you for watching our videos. Today, I want to talk about one common topic is railing. When we design a house, and a lot of time we're heading to this situation, we have lanai, patio and stair, right? Then usually we will design railing and then with guide rail or handrail. Today, I want to talk about different type of railing and what is good, what is bad, and something, when you choose a railing, you got to pay attention to. This is Jimmy Wu from Prowork Pacific. Okay, when we talk about these details, okay, for wood, for railing, there is several types. Okay? Either wood or metal, right, glass, and there's some new type is called the cable railing. So today I want to talk about all of this and then give you some compare pro and con. Okay, let's start with the cheapest one, wood picket. Okay, wood picket is traditional type railing, either doing guide rail or doing handrail. Okay, then for stair, handrail. A good thing about wood picket rail is because it's very easy to do, cheap, right, cost less. But the drawback about wood rail, the aesthetic look, doesn't look modern, doesn't look like new design, right? This is very traditional way. Unless we put some time to work on the design on the picket railing, different shape. But for wood, usually it doesn't have that much of variance that you can do. And also the wood one, because usually we could put paint outside, right? You need to maintain the paint, and so that is drawback because usually for wood surface, we rely on the paint to protect the wood surface. So usually those paint about 5 years, then you have to repaint one time. And the next one will be the steel. Steel railing is, they have a good part. Good part is strong, right? Strong and safe, very sturdy when you mount the steel to your building. So especially if you have exterior staircase or exterior landline, right? So it also is long lasting. Metal still long lasting than wood, right? And also for steel material, they have more flexibility on the design. Especially they can do welding, right? And you come up with different size of the picket or the member of the railing, so they can get more design. Okay, so a lot of beautiful rail is made by steel, or even not only steel. They have aluminum, they have like galvanized steel, they have even stainless steel. But usually, very common is aluminum. Where nowadays, people will use aluminum rail, and the aluminum rail is more expensive than wood. We're looking at almost a double of wood railing. But the drawback of metal railing is because, like I just mentioned about the cost, right? More expensive on material and also the labor. When you get more complicated design, you need very skillful labor, high skill level labor to do those kind of rail, and that they charge very expensive. That is the drawback side. And also rusting issue. If you have some property located close by oceanfront, facing the ocean side, you were subject to a lot of sea wind. That winds carry a lot of salt water. So then if you're a metal rail, you get a high chance of rusting, or you get more rusting problem than the other house which does not have this direction, doesn't face the ocean. So that is another one. Next one is glass. Glass railing, the good part is look very light, transparent, and also looks very classy or even luxury and clean, right? Clean look. But relatively, it doesn't look strong like metal, right? Because somehow people will feel glass railing, glass panel is feel weaker, right? There's a glass will feel fragile. And in fact, it does not, because those glass is like either tempered glass or insulated glass. So it's very strong glass. By string wire, it's very strong, but it just look when people kind of lean on that, right? And feel like, they will crack the glass, right? This is how the people will feel. But the look itself, you have the good size look. A lot of modern design or luxury design, how they will use glass rail, including glass handrail for stair. But the drawback about railing is, again, similar to metal, is expensive on the labor, on the material. Like I say, we gotta do tempered glass or either insulated glass. Now, if you do tempered glass rail, we usually gotta ship in from the mainland, because locally we do not have tempered glass manufacturing, so they have to buy in. And if you're doing guide rail, it's still not bad because it's like a square or rectangle pieces. If you want to do a stair like this kind of shape, along the stair, that will be more difficult and more expensive. And also the hard difficult part is because this is all tempered glass, they cannot fix it. They cannot alter it once it comes in. You cannot cut it because tempered glass, when you cut it, it's shredded, right? So that kind of is a hard, difficult part. And also, like I say, you cannot maintain because tempered glass, if it cracks, it just shredded and the whole thing's cracked and you cannot fix, you cannot repair it, then you just buy a new one. Okay, so the cost of the maintenance becomes much higher. And then also another maintenance issue is water spot, especially for exterior panel, exterior glass railing panel around swimming pool, around lanai. If when times down on the road, it will get water spot and then hard to clean. That is real about the glass railing, and also expensive, even more expensive than steel, than aluminum. Okay, and then the next one, now people ask me about cable railing. Cable railing is the glass, the cost wise is the same as aluminum, but they have some good part is aesthetics wise, looks light, right, or clean, and because it's a cable, so you'll get the transparent on that one. And good thing too is easy to install. Okay, they just put a post. A lot of these cable railing is like almost a prefab assembly type. Your post come, screw down on the floor deck, and then you just hook up the the cable on two sides. Okay, so that was a very good part, easy to install. However, they also have a drawback is the rusting problem. If you this kind of rail, if you put it for lanai outdoor, okay, same as steel. If you're facing ocean side, then you will get rusting issue, and even worse than steel rail, because when we do metal rail, usually the metal will come with either the coating outside or even paint. But cable rail, it does not have that coating. It's an exposed cable. The steel surface is right exposed to the air, so you will encounter to more rusting issue if you use it close by the ocean. And then also for cable railing, most of cases, in my opinion, usually I do not recommend owner to use cable rail, because cable railing creates one climbing hazard to children. You know that because the cable like horizontal one. So for the kids, for the children, they're easy to climb over this rail. Okay, someone they say, oh, my home is only get adults. Also, that would be okay. Okay, but you gotta think about if you have like party, when you have Christmas, Thanksgiving, when you have bunch of relatives come to your house visiting, the kids playing. Sometimes when the adult they are busy on chit chat, right, talking story, barbecue on the ground floor, they don't know where the kid run, right? Sometimes the kid run to the second floor and they start climbing this in one fall. Yeah, if one fall down, that become a big problem to the owner. That is one thing I'm concerned about using cable railing. And my opinion, usually I bring this up to my client. I would say, do you want to take this risk? So also again, this has become, you as an owner, you got to think about that. Now, for choosing railing, okay, my tips for choosing railing, the number one first priority is safety. Okay, what is the concern is safety. Then you talk about and you're concerned about what is a popular location. Like I say, if you are right at the ocean front, you probably don't want to choose aluminum or steel, because those are getting a lot of rusting issue, right? And also, what's the purposes? Is this a guardrail or this is a stair rail? For interior versus exterior, there's a big difference, right? So you gotta see what is the purpose for. And then coming back to the budget. Okay, when you build a new house, now usually railing is not a big portion of your house, because maybe you only got one lanai, one interior stair, right? So that cost is only one time. So maybe you can spend some money into it. But if you get plenty lanai, I know some people design new house, they like to have lanai every room, every bedroom on the second floor. So when you have that many lanai, then you probably want to concern about the budget, okay? And then the last thing I will come is the aesthetic. How does it look good? Priority, my one, I will put safety, okay? So if you get any question, and feel free to leave us a message, email to us. Again, my name is Jimmy Wu, your licensed architect from Prowork Pacific Inc. If you find these videos helpful to you, okay, give us a like. Feel free to leave us a comment, and also always share this with your friend. And then also don't forget subscribe our channel, and then later in future you will not miss other videos. Thank you very much.